She got scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared now. I'm pulling up on you. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. I say chill. Don't tell me what to do.
Chill.
Alright, y'all, so we about to talk about something.
We're not gonna cut off.
Let's talk about how baby can't drive.
Let's talk about who I'm gonna cut off.
Yo!
Okay, we gotta get ready because I don't want to miss this fence situation.
Okay, yeah. So, we're driving to the U-Haul place, and
That's right. Rented yet another U-Haul. I just can't get enough.
and I saw this house, and they've got two fences. So they got a privacy fence, like right up against the house. Not really right up against it. They got a privacy fence, and then they got a chain link fence on the outside. So I'm like, I can't see what the point is. Drop below in the comments below. Drop in the comments below if you know why, or what you think the reasoning is for somebody to have two fences, a privacy fence on the inside and a chain link on the outside. I said maybe they couldn't afford an entire privacy fence. They just got the inside done. But
Does the chain link look really old?
I bet he just dropped off 15 packages.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then she said maybe they had like a pool they just wanted protected, but then the outside they didn't really care about.
You put some lotion on that for me? Will you lotion my weenus?
Yeah. You need to put some lotion on your weenus?
Yeah. Don't make it weird. Okay.
Am I doing good?
You said,
You like how I lotion your weenus?
Yeah.
Can you make it soft?
Okay, you're done. Don't look at my weenus.
I bet she won't ask me to do it again, y'all. Here, I think the house is coming up here. Well, it might be a little further down. It's a little further down. Actually, I don't have a topic for y'all. Babe
Oh!
does. Yes. Babe's got a topic.
What was my topic?
I don't know, tell him.
I don't have one. You just put me on the spot.
Yeah, so what's the topic?
Let's talk about dust collection in woodworking. The importance of good dust collection.
She just want to say something dumb, so I say no, and then she'd be like, okay, then you come up with something then. Like, you know you don't want to talk about no
Is it that far off the road?
No. I mean, I guess a little bit.
Is the fence, is the chain link right out by the road?
It's like 2 or 3 houses in. It might be down here. I can't dance. I'll be thinking I can. Actually, I don't think I can. Other
You
people
can
tell me I
dance.
can, but I
You
really
can
can't. I
dance.
have no ability.
Wow, you can really dance. I thought that was it. I thought that was it. Ooh, this is going to be hard to spot, I feel like.
So I'll look for it, and then you drive, and then when I see it, I'll be like, that's it, and then you just hit your brake real hard.
Just slam on the brakes.
Yeah, right in the middle of the street.
Okay.
Thanks
Oh,
over here. No.
there. Right there. That's got to be it right there.
Keep going. No, that's not it.
That's it.
No, it's not.
We're at. That'd be it.
That's not it.
That was a whole chain link fence, and then just the porch had privacy fence around it. Maybe it wasn't here. This is our road.
Oh, can we turn around? I gotta see it.
Oh my gosh.
I missed it. You saw it?
Yes.
Okay, so if we saw it, then that's fine. So what you think?
I think it's just for privacy around the patio. We'll go look again. Actually, you probably see it from here. Yeah.
I don't
Quick.
see it. Like that? Okay, y'all. Here's the topic we're talking about. Give me to your ear first.
Oh, I'm gonna go look at this fence first.
We're about to really turn around.
Yeah.
Okay, so the topic we're gonna talk about today, y'all.
Yeah, it better be a quick one because I'm gonna go check this fence out. You turn and then we're home.
Do you think that married couples should have separate bank accounts or joint bank accounts?
I think it's whatever they want to do. It's whatever works best for each couple.
What works best for you?
The way we were doing it.
How do we do it?
Joint thing. Except we recently added a little fun money account for me.
Because why?
Because I'm bad with money. Duh. It's not your turn, sir.
Not your turn! You guys think that's wrong? I don't really consider it an allowance because, first of all, she had a head start on the account. We already had a little bit of money in there. And she was like, I feel like this is an allowance.
Right here. Right there.
Yes!
Yeah, it's just for the patio.
That looks so dumb.
They probably have a grill or a pool or something right there. And
now that we're here, you want to get some Jack's Donuts?
No.
Okay.
We got fudge and all kinds of. We could get some water though.
No, that's okay.
Water?
No, I don't want to buy one bottle of water. Might as well just stop at Kroger.
One bottle? They have cases of water here.
It's gonna be $12 for a case of water. We ain't getting that. This is why she needs her own separate account, y'all. Oh my God. $12 for a 24 pack of water.
Separate account. I bought all that shelving and all the shiplap today out of my accounts.
Did you get a debit card for it?
Oh, but I put it on my credit card. So I'm gonna need a little reimbursement.
You don't have to buy that kind of stuff out of your account.
Well, I didn't know. So.
How much was it?
You don't know.
How much was it?
$1,000.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. The shiplap was like $200, and then I bought 3 of those shelves. I bought 6 shelves.
Yeah, it's got to come out of your account.
Not all of it. I'll take some of it, but
okay, the shiplap can be from our joint account.
Well, okay? Then I'll take all those shelves back and just leave everything on the floor in the garage. That's fine. That is totally fine with me. All the basement, no storage in the basement either.
I mean, I don't really be down there like that. Yeah, so here's the deal. We have an account that we were using for pretty much just vacations, where we both set aside, we don't really set aside, so from our paychecks, we can determine where or how we want that money, our paychecks, to be dispersed. So we've got one account that we use as a checking account. We've got one account that we use for just all the bills, and then we had a separate account that we had to open through the police credit union, and we don't have a debit card for that. Like,
there's a savings account.
Yeah, so like we both have a certain amount of our checks that just go into that account, and like it's just there. Like, we don't look at it. We don't ever really know how much is even.
I don't really even think about it, to be honest.
Yeah. So, like I said, we were using that for our vacations because it's like, oh, we haven't touched it. What's in there? Oh, let's go on vacation. But after all of Babe's,
after moving, I want to set up the house, the areas that I get to use, like my workshop and the gym in the basement. I want to set them up nice and set them up the way I want them with the right equipment. And I'm not buying the most expensive equipment out there. Obviously, like a lot of my stuff comes from Amazon, or like my tools. I get a lot of tools at Harbor Freight, so it's not like the most expensive stuff, but it still adds up.
Right. So after seeing all this, like, it started causing a little bit of friction, and I said, how about we take our vacation account that we don't ever really look at, and that'll just be your separate account. Whatever's in there, you can go ahead and use that to whatever you want. I won't have a say in what is used. I won't feel no type of way when you're dropping $1,000 out of there, because like, it's just yours. I don't look at it anyway. And my money is also going in there, so it's not like her own, like you're the only one who has to put money in there. Like, both of us are contributing to this account. So do y'all think that that's fair, or you think that it's just ridiculous and I should just let her spend as she pleases?
I can see. I think it's completely fair.
Okay.
But
at first I felt like you were kind of like,
Well, it does feel like I'm being put on an allowance, but at the same time, like, I'm fine with that, because I don't, contrary to popular belief, like, lately I've been spending a lot because like buying a new house, it's kind of a lot to get new stuff and get it stocked and get stuff the way you want it. But then it's gonna like slow down. I don't really spend that much, even though you think I do. But I can see where people might think it's unfair because they're gonna be like, oh, Malia has to get stuff out of her, buy her stuff out of her own account, and then Holly just uses the joint account, like whatever. Like, but you don't buy stuff like that. Like,
yeah, like I really don't spend money other than food. Like we'll Grubhub a lot, which
way too much.
For the first 2 weeks in the new house, we didn't cook anything. Everything was DoorDash and Grubhub, and that cost a lot. So other than that, and then during football season, I bet pretty much every week, but I don't go crazy with it. I maybe spend
$100 at most.
$100 to $200, I would say, a month on sports betting, and that's all the money I spend. I don't buy myself new clothes. I don't buy myself new shoes. I don't know. I was putting some money in Robinhood, but that's also investing. Like, it's not money that I just go out and spend. So,
I have another question to pose. So we talked about this a little bit. Like, I'm picking up a bunch of overtime. Look, I'm speaking of spending money on the porch right now.
Y'all, there's like 16 packages on the porch right now.
I'm picking up some overtime in the first of the year, like 5 days of overtime, like straight, almost 40 hours of overtime. No, probably more than 40 hours of overtime.
Time and a half.
Should I that is outside of my regular paycheck. I'm working extra hours. Should I get to keep what I made in overtime?
I say no. I
don't think that's fair.
So this is what I said on that. I said half of it you can put into your fund money, because at the end of the day, like, my money is, like, from my paycheck, obviously my money is our money, but the money from my paycheck is still going into your allowance account. It's not like you're the only one putting money in that account. So how is it fair that now the money that you make, that you signed up for, all of it goes to you?
Then I'll put the $200 per paycheck or whatever per month. I'll take that out of the overtime. It's extra work. It's an extra paycheck. If you made an extra paycheck, I wouldn't expect you to put the amount of the extra paycheck in the fund money account. Like, you wouldn't do that. Like, my regular paycheck money is still going in there too. This is an extra on top of it.
What y'all think? Y'all think she should keep her entire
overtime check? Yeah, it's extra money that I'm putting in work. I'm working extra hours. If you worked overtime, I wouldn't expect you to put this little $100 in the account or whatever.
So obviously, we're gonna have to agree to disagree on this, but I'm curious as to what you guys think. Other than that, like, we got, like I said, our accounts, and it's just,
you can disagree all you want. Put that overtime check.
My name's on the account. Try me. Try me, girl. Yeah, like I said, we don't even have a debit card or nothing for her. So it's also that much more inconvenient for her to get the money out and just go spend it, because she has to actually go drive there. There's only one here in the city. She's got to drive there, get her money out.
Bet.
I'm
gonna just put it on the credit card and then pay it off out of that account.
All right, y'all. Well, thanks for stopping by for our
like a Christmas tree
TED Talk. I'm going to show you guys the packages. This is what we come home to during our talk about money and finances. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Yeah. So, babe, don't be. There comes more packages, y'all, too.
Probably.
Just like that. Thanks for stopping by for our TED Talk. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Ring that bell.